Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos. The next part of the Into the Storm event has landed, and I kinda kickstarted that with the new weapon in my hands and a huge save to get things started. The very first thing that we need to do in this new mission, besides enjoying the absolutely amazing new voice lines that have been included and like the huge boost to the personality and development of the characters that we have in the game, is to go out and find telescopes, because for some reason Lars is interested in finding telescopes and Ray doesn't really know why, and Lars does not want to share the goodies about what he wants these telescopes for. So we are sent out for a mission to find telescopes. I found them on rooftops and it took me 2 maps to do this. It was a really enjoyable thing to do, as pretty much always when I have the chance to select a mission of my own. I did this in radar missions because it allowed me to casually solo this while enjoying all the voice lines that come with these new quest lines, because if you're going to be playing this in a group, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, and I really wanted to have like all the time in the world that I needed to just really enjoy all the good like ping pong between the characters. So in completing this, of course, I got some loot, and this isn't really cut to the same degree as what it used to be, because instead of going to sleep after my stream, I decided to complete the new quest line to share that stuff with you guys if you're going to be out there having like a bit of an interest in the spoiler for it. So the I Spy mission completed, granting us 500 of these tickets for the new llamas. So that is, of course, a really cool, awesome, fun, and amazing thing. Digging into the Encore quest page here for the next one, what's a payphone? Yeah, so this time around what we have is actually these hoverboards that we sent away during the first part of the mission are calling us back, and yeah, Ray kinda wants you to go out there and accept these calls, so that is what we're doing. The quest information says that you can do this in industrial maps, suburban maps, and I started out doing this in an industrial map, which was a bad idea because this payphone, my first payphone that I found for the mission completion, was the only payphone in this industrial map. So it was 20 minutes of searching and of course completing the radars, and I mean I do like playing it, but then I went into the city map and then I just found the remaining payphones. I found 6 with like no blinking whatsoever. They were like everywhere. So I don't recommend you try this out in an industrial map unless you really like the industrial map for some reason. Well, that is where you have a mission that you can like co-op do this with alongside. But for me it was like when I did the industrial map and I only had 1 payphone, I was like, is this going to take me 7 maps to complete this one mission? Because then it is a massive time sink. I mean, we would be talking hours for just completing this one thing. But yeah, when I went into the city map, I found the remaining 6, so that was pretty easy peasy pants. So I do recommend you try that out first. You can of course pre-scout the area before doing the mission if you just want to complete this and get your 500 tickets. So the first 2 down, giving us Number 3, the Iron Van. We are now going to be upgrading Lars's van. And this here is where you want to go into the industrial zone. This was a pretty cool mission. I mean, the voice lines, the story that they are like building upon already from the first part of the event, they are really truly doing something unique for the game with this Into the Storm mission that I'm absolutely amazed about. But go into an industrial map and just smash everything that is glowing. Then you're gonna have these insulators. It's gonna, like everything you smash is gonna be giving you 1 or 2 of these if they have this yellowish kind of border. And it's a pretty breeze kind of thing to get these 30 and get your 100 vBucks. So that part is super cool. But this one here, the Steel Icarus, you need to hit the play button, guys. This is one of those missions where you have a custom map. I absolutely love when we have a custom map because it means there is something extra in the game, and it is actually in the same map as where we have the Survive the Storms, but it gets removed when you have completed it, so you can't really select it and play it again, which I feel is a bit of a shame. But on the other hand, besides having these really cool additional voice lines in the actual map, this is really not a mission I would want to play again, because they have taken the vBucks from the shelter missions and combined them with Lars's van. So you need to gather your blue glow for blue glow in order to launch the van in 2 stages, but before you can do that, you need to go out and find 6 bots. When you have found these 6 bots, you go back to the van, you upgrade it, add in blue glow and defend it, so you have like an upgraded version of Lars's van that you need to play. It's not like more difficult than the normal Lars's van, I didn't feel so anyway, but this is working exactly as with the shelter mission in that you can scout the area for these vBuck like construction bots, and if you find them on your own, kudos to you. If Ray feels that you are just a little bit too slow, she's gonna discover one for you. She's gonna say like, hey, I found one, it's over here on the map, and then you can just go do it. You don't have any time on it, so I just took my time, discovered the map, enjoyed the voice lines. Here I have the spoiler upgraded van. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, the quest is so amazing. I mean, the things you have to do in such are not that cool because it's just a Lars's van mission with some vBucks, but the story, the voice lines, the creativity, all that kind of stuff is just simply mind-blowingly amazing. So yeah, you guys have definitely a lot of stuff you can look forward to if you are enjoying that part of the game as well, because I really am. But when you have upgraded Lars's van with these new things you have been gathering, all you need to do is to pop in the 2 blue glow, build your base, defend it, pop into blue glow, defend it again. He's gonna fly up into the air. Everybody's gonna be happy, and then you have completed this part of the Encore quest line. So it is a nice twist and a cool way, I feel, to also like get people a little more into the how do you do this vBuck kind of thing. You get 500 tickets for it. And when we move on to the next one, this is the second last one on this Encore quest line. And again, this is actually a like super easy one. You have now launched Lars into like away in the upgraded van, but things are not going that well for him. Things are going really bad. And he wants to back up the data he has gathered, and in order to do that you kind of need to secure some servers for the backup data. I did this in an industrial map, and the way this worked was a bit differently than the other missions in that when I found one server, it appeared as if the other popped up on the map, so that I could find all in one map, but I couldn't really discover them like at one go. So doing this here gives you 500 tickets, and it opens up with this one here, the Reunion tour. And this was a bit of a weird one, but really cool, because you launch it and you get this here. It says survive the storm 3 days, power level 40. So I was like, all right, let's do it. I haven't slept, let's just attack it. I went into public mode. Some players joined me around power level 40, so I was like, all right, we have a group. And then when I came in there and I placed the telescopes, and these are like the servers in the server mission, you just need to save one. So it is an easy mission, but even though it said survive the storm, power level 43 days, it was a power level 76 mission, and it was more like the servers in that we just had this one attack, not like crazy long hours, and it was silly bugged. I couldn't place traps outside the telescope area, and in there I could only place things on floors. I had weird jumpy bugs, so things were a little glitchy in here for me. It might be because I'm playing this before the actual downtime. It might also just be like random bad luck. But it was of course easy because we were 2 very high powered players in here and a few low ones, so it wasn't a hard mission to complete as such, but it is kind of chaotic and it was a little bit buggy. But upon completing this mission here and the entire Encore questline, you get the selection between one of the 4 legendary heroes. I went with Bulletstorm Jonesy because he is the only one I don't have, so you get him or whatever you select, and 1,000 tickets. And this here is of course Bulletstorm Jonesy, a new very interesting hero that I'm gonna be digging more into in another video, because he kind of deserves a video of his own for like a real review. But for now I'm just gonna be running through his abilities. He has the war cry, debilitating shot, and then he has this new startup ability, meaning that when he fires a ranged weapon he's gonna increase the rate of fire. He has like a super fast reload speed if the magazine is empty. He has Going Commando and Lingering Pain, and then he has Ammo Recovery 1, meaning that there is a 16% chance to generate 1 ammo when you hit something with a ranged weapon, so you can get your energy ammunition back, like some of it anyway. The Spoils of War gives you an additional 25% chance to regain some ammo, and then he has the Frag Grenade. So as you can see here, his abilities, he has increased rate of fire there again and increased ammo capacity, but his abilities all in all really says that this dude here is made for the new weapon that we have in the event store that I'm going to be looking into as well. But I kind of want to do that properly when the servers are back up and running. So for now guys, this was pretty much what I had to share. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching.